To start recording a cylinder sale, you'll want to head into the Invoices section. This tour pop-up gives you a quick rundown of what sales and purchases track here. You're now on the Invoices screen. Let's review the guided tour pop-ups to understand the key features available here. To get familiar with the Invoices screen, take a quick look at this guided tour that pops up. Hit Next to continue. This one shows you how to narrow down your list using filters. Move on to the next tip. Here you'll see that both your sales and purchase records live in one place. Keep going. This tip explains how you can view period totals at a glance. Tap Next once more, and now you're at the step for recording a new delivery, which is exactly what we want to do. Now that we've reviewed the guided tour pop-ups, we have a clear understanding of the Invoices section. Let's move on to understanding the Add Sale walkthrough before we create our first cylinder sale. To start a new sale, tap the plus Add button and you'll land on the Add Sale screen with a quick walkthrough. The first stop is choosing your customer, so tap into this field to see the selection screen. Next up, the tour highlights the transaction date field. Then it walks you through setting your rate for the sale. After that, you'll see where to choose the cylinder type you're delivering. The walkthrough then explains the difference between empty and filled cylinders. Once your cylinders are set, this step shows you how to add them to the cart. Moving down, it points out the amount paid field for the payment section. Here you'll learn how to pick whether the payment comes in as cash or through the bank. If your customer pays partly in cash and partly by bank, the split payment toggle handles that. When split payment is on, you can enter the exact cash and bank amounts separately. The tour wraps up by showing the final button to complete the sale. Lastly, it explains how to switch between different screens from here. We've now gone through the Add Sale walkthrough and understand how it works. Let's move on to selecting the customer and setting the pricing for this sale. To set the customer and pricing, start by tapping Add Up here to pick your party. Swap out the demo customer and choose the actual party you're selling to, like Hassan Traders. Switch over to custom pricing and enable the price per cylinder option so you can set your own rate. The customer and pricing details are now set. Next, let's move on to adding cylinders to the cart. To add cylinders to the cart, tap the Add Cylinder field and pick the cylinder type you're selling. Enter the price per cylinder in this field. Bump up the filled quantity to match how many cylinders you're selling. Once that's set, hit Add to drop it into your cart. The cylinders have been added to the cart successfully. Now let's move on to configuring the payment details for the sale. To configure the payment, tap Full to autofill the total amount owed. You can choose how you receive the money, either through bank or cash. Add a quick note here to help you remember details about the sale later. The payment details are now configured and ready to go. Let's move on to confirming the sale to finalize this transaction. To finalize everything, scroll down and hit the Complete Sale button at the bottom. A confirmation pop-up shows up so you can double-check the cylinder details, total amount, and payment info before proceeding. Once everything looks good, go ahead and confirm the sale. And that's it. Your sale is being processed and the invoice is ready to share. The sale has been successfully confirmed and recorded in the system. Next, let's preview the PDF invoice to see how the final document looks. To preview the PDF invoice before sharing, tap on Preview here. Take a moment to scroll through and review the generated invoice, checking the customer info, cylinder details, pricing, and payment summary all in one clean layout. The PDF invoice preview looks good. Now let's share the invoice via WhatsApp. To send this invoice directly to your customer, tap the share icon up here. From the share sheet, pick WhatsApp, choose your contact, and send the PDF off. Head back to the app and hit Done to wrap up the sale. The invoice has been shared successfully via WhatsApp. Now let's move on to reviewing the account transactions to verify the sales impact. To review the sales impact, head over to the account screen from the bottom menu. Open up your cash account to see the transactions that came in. You'll see the sale payment listed here, showing the money credited from the invoice you just created. Once you've confirmed the balance updated correctly, head back to check the party ledger next. The account transactions now reflect the new sale correctly. Next, let's check the party ledger and reports to verify the customer's updated balance. To check the party ledger, head over to the party screen and open up Hassan Traders. Switch to the cylinder summary to see the 5 cylinders currently out with this customer. Flip over to the financial summary to review the outstanding balance from the sale. Once you've confirmed everything looks right, head back to the parties list. The party ledger and reports have been reviewed successfully. Let's move on to confirming the cylinder's out status. To confirm the cylinder's out status, tap on this cylinder's out filter. You can see Hassan Traders is now holding 5 of your cylinders, matching the sale we just recorded.